It was a Tuesday, it was about 2 weeks ago. We walked along a rocky flower-coated mountain road. You spun me around till I was face to face with your breath. You kissed my lips and then you said I want you till death. And now I know that I may need you.
It's recording. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, I'm Tanisha and I like to do makeup and I really like to experiment on myself and I love watching YouTube videos, and I thought, why not make my own? Except I suck at this and I don't know how to work this. I think I'm recording and I'm looking at my broken phone case to make sure that I'm like in the frame or whatever. The GoPro, which is what I'm recording on, is dying. I can't get the lighting right. I'm super washed out, so I don't think you're gonna be able to see. I felt like maybe doing like a Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday kind of look. I wanted to incorporate like reds and some orange, but not look like clowny or cakey. I wanted to wear like something festive. I'm sweating my balls off right now. I'm so uncomfortable and I'm really nervous, so this is probably not gonna go well at all. I might not even upload this. I have some foundation on. I don't like to wear liquid. I will sometimes, and when I do, I have a matte face, so I have to put that white translucent powder all over my face because I just can't. I mean, every girl says this, but I feel like my T-zone gets super greasy and I have to keep like blotting it, and I hate that, so I always have to have a matte face. I always wear the Bare Minerals, and this, if you care, I'm in color, well, this one says R510, but it's usually just called Golden Deep or something like that. I like to apply it with this e.l.f. powder brush. So this is what I use. I'm sorry, these are so dirty. I know I'm supposed to clean them, but I never do. So I have some of this on already just because it's like 8 o'clock at night and I have been like out, but that's pretty much all I have. I have like nothing else on. I'm gonna be using, this is, please excuse this is so horrible. I've put like my flat iron on this accidentally and it like melted the entire thing and it's super dirty and gross. But this is the 120 color palette eyeshadow from BH Cosmetics. And I love this thing. I feel like I can use it with so many different, sorry, my cat's like throwing up, different looks. My boyfriend ended up getting me the Naked 2 palette. I might be using some colors from here too. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm totally winging it. This might be disastrous, but usually my best eye looks come when I have no idea what the freak I'm doing.
Oh my god, there's a bug. Oh my gosh, oh my god, that's so gross. Oh my god, ew, where did it go? Oh my god.
You can prime your eye. I'm gonna be taking this off, so I'm not gonna prime my eye. Plus, I don't usually prime my eye. I know that's so bad. I don't know. I just feel like it gets really cakey. Maybe I haven't found the right primer yet. If you know of any good like eye primers that aren't super expensive, like that one that everyone talks about,
This spider?
leave a comment so I know what to pick up. I heard someone said that the e.l.f. Primer was good. I don't know if it was an eye primer or a face primer, but they're like the same thing, aren't they? I have no idea what this brush is. This, I just really like, it's rounded, so I loved, ooh, did you see that? It's so dirty. I really like to use this in my crease because I feel like it really gets in there. It's nice and rounded. So I'm gonna be taking, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop everything. I'm gonna be taking this dark color right here. So I'll point to it. It's, ooh, flipping you off. Fourth one in, and it's just like this really dark, pretty, I wouldn't call it burgundy or maroon, but it's just like a really dark red with like the reds in this one and the purples. I have really bad fallout, so I always try to tap out my brush. And then I'm just gonna, ooh, I don't have a mirror. Oh, I'm just gonna put it in my crease. I'm gonna use, because I'm so prepared, this tiny little piece of shit mirror. So I can open it.
I can't. Okay, hold on. Is there a way? How do you open it?
So yeah, I'm just gonna apply this in my crease. And if you can't see this, I will upload a picture at the end. I feel so bad. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll figure it out. But just taking more of that color, make sure to tap off the excess. And the reason for that, you just don't want to get it on your face. And for me, I always get it like right in here, which is really annoying. I mean, it's not really a problem if you haven't done your foundation yet. And I'm gonna go over mine, of course, too, but it's just so you don't have to do an extra step. And there are those things that a lot of girls use that are like those under eye things that you can put. Just don't have the money to go out and buy things like that when I can just wipe it off with a tissue. No offense. It was probably offensive. Sorry. And I kind of forgot to mention that I'm putting it in the crease, but I'm also kind of putting it down towards my lash line, so it's creating like a V on the edge, or kind of like a wing actually. Looks crazy right now. And then I'm just gonna take whatever you want. I'm just gonna take a brush. I'm taking this because it's a little similar to my skin tone. Third one in. And it has a little bit of shimmer to it, and I feel like it's like the brightest orange. Tapping off the excess, and then forgetting my mirror. I think they call it the transition color, so I'm just gonna be putting it right above that red. But I'm trying not to completely cover it. I just want it to kind of look like a gradient effect. And I'm also gonna try to do more of like a toned down fall look too, if anyone's interested, just because I don't want to. I know that this look can be kind of dramatic and not everyone is into that. You can put like a brow color, that's not what it's called, is it? A brow highlight? Put like a light color up on the top if you want to. If I were going out, I probably would, but I'm not. And this is just kind of like an idea for you guys. If you want to, you can use it. Look, I'm gonna take a dark green. I'm gonna take this right here, and I don't want it to be very noticeable because it's gonna start looking super clownish if I have all these different colors. But just want like a little pop. So what I'm gonna do is just stick it underneath. On my lash line. Can't even see it. I'm gonna take my Naked 2 palette. I'm gonna grab Chopper, which is this kind of goldeny coppery color right here. And I would suggest finding like a color that just kind of adds shimmer and it's close to your own skin color. That's what I'm trying to do. I think a skin tone color would look the best on your lid just because everything else is so crazy. So I'm just gonna pat, whatever, Chopper onto my lid. I'm crazy about adding inner corner highlights. I just feel like it adds a lot and it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna take Booty Call with my finger, and I just, can you even see? I'm just gonna stick it in the corner, and then do the same thing on this side. Just a little. You don't want to like overdo it, but you want that nice kind of pop. Liner is totally up to you.
I didn't even realize this mirror has two sides. and one of them magnifies, but it's so helpful.
And I like big dramatic wings. It's totally your preference of what you want to do. I love wings. Sometimes I just go out with nothing, but I feel like with a wing and lashes, you don't really need anything else. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera died. But basically what I just did is I added a little bit of concealer. I put lashes on off camera. So all I really am doing now is just contouring. And I'm using this brow powder, which is wrong, but whatever. It works. And I think that it leaves like a really natural line. I like to do it with this powder. But I just take the middle color because I feel like it's the most natural. And I use this brush. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it's used for, but I use it for contour.